That's so good from the album In My Hand, Unconditional. Joshua Rogers, who's the winner of Sunday Best, is sitting right here in the studio on Premier Gospel for the very first time. Woo woo! Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm great, man. Excited to be here. How are you?
I'm blessed and highly flavored, as we say in London. It's so good of you to come. This is your first time in the UK, yes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow. Now, what's your experience been so far of the UK?
Well, it's been great. I'm having to get used to the weather because back home it's a whole lot warmer. Back home,
Where is home in the States?
Home for me is South Carolina. I'm from a small town, Greeleyville. Everybody remembers from the show. It's a whole lot warmer. We're talking at least 70 degrees.
Wow.
And I came over here and I'm freezing. So as you can see, I'm real wrapped up.
Well,
I'm holding on tight.
You can't see. He says he's wrapped up, but he's not really. He's not really.
I'm wrapped up good enough for me. I'm telling you. I usually don't try to dress too heavy anyway. So this cold is really getting me. But I love it.
So your visit to the UK, really, you're here as guest on our version of Sunday Best.
Yes, sir.
Which is Time to Shine.
Yes, sir.
What's you've been in rehearsals?
Yes.
So,
yes.
And how what's your review so far of us here in the UK?
Well,
you better say good.
I love it. even before I got here, I looked up the show, and I'm really excited that you guys would even think to have me on here. I'm so elated and honored, and rehearsal was great. The people here are great. I'm just really just enjoying myself, and I can't wait for tomorrow.
Okay, so for you, I mean, those who've seen you on the TV, I had Jessica Reedy on the show a little while back, just talking about her experience, and great. Some of the other guys, and it's interesting that what people see on TV actually is not the same thing as what you're experiencing being on the show.
Sure.
How would you describe your time on the show? Of course, in the end, you won, and which is great.
Thank God.
But before that point, what were some of the things going on in your world, in your mind, in your body, in your faith?
Well, for me, Sunday Best in its entirety was a very big change for me. Because I was a small country boy, come from a very small area.
Why do you Americans all say that? You all say, "Oh, I'm a small country boy." Your country's like massive. The small country you say is like the whole of our country, yeah.
But literally, if you come to where I'm from, it is a small town. Nobody that works with me likes to come to where I'm from because it's so small. So going to Sunday Best, it's like I'm just like mesmerizing, and my mind is blowing because I'm like, wow, I'm actually having this opportunity. And so being on the show, I'm meeting gospel artists that I've looked up to for years. I mean, I've sung their songs in church, and having the opportunity to work with them and learn from them. Mm-hmm. It was a really mesmerizing experience for me. In the same right, though, it was also challenging because it was also a competition, So right. Besides it being a great opportunity, it was like, okay, you got to be on the ball, you got to be on it, you got to bring it. So with all of that, it was just a great experience. It had its challenges. Thank God.
What were the challenges on the show?
Well, originally I was a real good traditional singer. If it wasn't traditional gospel, I pretty much didn't sing it too much. Not to say that I didn't.
Now, when you say traditional, what does that mean?
Like hymns.
Okay.
Good old congregational songs, stuff like that. Like old, real old stuff. I guess people would say before my time. Yeah, there it is. So before the show, like I said, I listened to contemporary music, but I didn't necessarily sing it. Mm-hmm. So being on the show, they kind of completely yanked me out of that box and put
how does that work? For those of us who don't get to see that bit, do they just say to you, Joshua, try this song?
Well, it's actually not even try. This is the song you're singing on the next show. And people don't know that, but you don't get to choose the songs you sing. When you get there, they've already studied your voice. They've already studied your personality and what kind of singer you are. And so when they get there, they have a list of songs for you, and you have to be able to overcome whatever challenges or whatever the case may be and perform it. Because at this point you're supposedly a professional. You know, but by the time you leave this show, you're supposed to be able to step on just about any stage and bring it.
You know, having the opportunity to be a judge on Sunday Best a few seasons back with Donnie and Kim Burrell, and trying to explain to people how it goes, and that, you know, this is, and people are like, nah, it can't be. You must like, no,
It's no joke.
no. But there you go. You've heard it from the man himself, and I have tickets to give away. Amen. You didn't see that, but I had to turn around to the man in charge because I put my mouth there. I said, I have tickets. I don't even know if I have tickets. Jesus, my Redeemer. Thank you, Lord. But thank God who always causes us to triumph. But let me play you some more music from my guest. His CDs is out now.
It comes out October 29th.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Wow, October 29th. So this is from the winner of Sunday Best, Joshua Rogers. And this is not out just yet, but I'm going to play you a track from it. This is Unconditional. Stay tuned.